Welcome to Real Talk with Nay. So I'm coming to you today because I just got back from Tylertown, Mississippi. I did interview David Bridges' mom, and after I interviewed David Bridges' mom, I spoke to his brother. His brother stated that he spoke to a detective that was saying that David don't want to be found. He have a warrant out for his arrest and stuff like that. But this was years ago. However, he did mention that his sister got a call last year in May, and she didn't return the call right away. But when she did, somebody answered the phone and stated that someone used their phone and they described David. And she called back, I guess, a couple more times, but he told her to stop calling his phone and, this, that, and the other, whatever. However, I did talk to David's brother, my ex-husband, about it, and he said that could have been anybody. Her number could have been on the internet and this, that, and the other. He felt like that David would have came across the police by now because he's, out there in the streets. He do have schizophrenia, and that's something that I wasn't aware of. I always knew that David was a tiny bit slow, but not really slow. Like, he graduated from high school on time, but I do remember as a baby, he had like a penny or a nickel or something lodged in his throat. And so that was when he was a baby. So, but like I said, he grew up fine. But however, I didn't know about the schizophrenia part. This must be something that just kind of came about or whatever. They were saying that he was easily influenced and people was had him on some drugs and had him trying to break into places. This was before he went missing, though. And my ex-husband said that he felt like he wasn't mentally stable enough to be living out on the streets for this long by himself. He just felt like that was just a prank call or something. But me, on the other hand, I feel like it's worth looking for because I do have the apartment names that the guy, he did tell David's sister where the apartments was that he was at, that where David called from, or where supposedly David called from last year in May. So I think it's worth a try to go look by those apartments. I forgot the name of it, but I do have it in my phone. I know it was called Presidential something, and it was in Jackson, Mississippi. So I do want to still try to pursue that too, and I'm going to reach out to Gateway like I stated. But I do want to get maybe a search going in that area. I know his other brother was saying that he didn't really he said he do ride through the area periodically when he's up in Jackson sometimes, but he don't want him to get paranoid enough to try to hide deeper. So I don't know if he's hiding. What do you guys think? But however, my ex-husband don't think, he don't think that he's alive. He think that something is being covered up. He don't feel like his brother is mentally stable enough to be out here on his own for 5 years without getting into any police contact. But that's it. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. Tell me what you think. Real Talk with Nay.